ROT-X-TRACT-LC extractor is designed to accommodate up to 8 sets of Corning accelerated one-step glassware. This video will explain how to assemble each glassware set and how to install it into the extractor unit. Take 2 white silicone water tubes and connect them on the barbs on a condenser. Secure with zip ties to ensure they don't pop off during use. Place the Y cup into the bottom half of the plastic coupler. Place the hydrophobic membrane and membrane screen on top of the Y cup. Then take the top half of the plastic coupler and put it over the lower lip on the extractor. You can then screw each half off the plastic coupler back together. Make sure the lower portion of the Y cup is in line with the upper arm of the extractor. Connect the concentrator tube to the bottom of the inline KD and secure with a metal clip. Place the rigid PTFE sleeve into the top of the inline KD. Connect the Snyder column to the top of the KD and secure in place with a blue clip. Connect the top of the Snyder column to the upper side of the extractor and secure in place using the ball clamp. Take the Teflon valve and remove the split nut. Slide the split nut over the lower end of the Y cup. Then slide the blunt end of the Teflon valve onto the Y cup as far as it will go. Screw the split nuts back together. Place the 1/4 inch tube between the Snyder column and valve. Secure in place with the red screw caps. You now have one position of glassware assembled. Repeat these steps until all glassware positions are complete. First, attach all the clamps on the lower clamp holder. Make sure the flat side of the clamp is facing up and insert it into the holder. Tighten each set screw with an Allen key. Then, attach all the clamps on the upper clamp holder. Make sure each clamp is facing the correct way, with 1 prong on the left and 2 prongs on the right. Tighten each set screw with an Allen key. Take one of the condensers that now has 2 water tubes attached to it. Place it into one of the upper clamps. Take the upper water tube and connect it to the top of the manifold. Then take the lower water tube and connect it to the bottom of the manifold. Repeat this until all condensers are installed. Take an assembled glassware set and begin by inserting the concentrator tube into the bath at a slight angle. Once the concentrator tube is fully inserted into the bath, you can bring the glassware in towards the center of the unit. Make sure the Snyder column stays to the left of the clamp, while the membrane cup lines up with the center of the clamp. Push the Snyder column into the metal clip until it is held securely. Then, push down on the entire glassware set until the membrane cup is seated securely into the lower clamp. Repeat this until all the glassware sets are installed. Move each condenser from the clamps to the top of each extractor body. These clamps are meant to hold the condensers while the unit is not in use. Your ROT-X-TRACT-LC is now officially ready to meet all your extraction needs. For any additional questions on the glassware installation, please reach out to our sales team at sales@organimation.com.